Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Recently we played in a few comps and one of them we managed to shoot our best score of a 78. It was a Stableford competition, but we didn't have any wipes. We shot 2 over on the front and 6 over on the back, and that has happened a couple of times on the back 9. So today we're going to focus on the back 9 and we're going to do something a little bit different and play Stableford. We start off with a hard par 3 coming in at 165 metres. We're going to take the 7 iron, and we do get an extra shot on this hole. We don't fully commit to this shot and it comes up short. We do have a bit of a downhill lie, so we take the pitching wedge. We make good contact, but just don't give it enough. With this being a hard hole, if we make this, it'll give us 3 points. We gave the break too much respect, so we knock it in for 2 points, which also is a bogey. Playing 9 holes today, really, I'm going for 18 points. Just 2 points a hole, I'll be happy with that. On to the par 5, playing about 390 metres. This is the third easiest hole on the course, so we don't get a shot. A par will get us 2 points. Not a great opening driver shot with the sending it into the trees. We possibly could have played a 4 iron and try and advance it further up the fairway, but given it's a small par 5, we're just going to try and play it back out onto the fairway and get our third shot on the green. We have 149 to the pin. We take an 8 iron. The wind is coming across us from right to left as well. We make really nice contact, but just send it left of the green. With limited amount of green to work with, we go with the lob wedge. And we thought we made this one for a second, but it hits the pin and lips out. We clean up the short putt for another 2 points. Now our first par 4 of the day, playing 355 metres. Being worried of sending it left again, I overcompensate and put it into the right trees. With no hope of getting over the trees with this shot, I take the 4 iron and try and go under them. We leave the club face open and send it into the tree.
That was dumb.
Playing our third, we have 110 metres left, but we don't have a full backswing here, so we're just going to try and advance it up to the front of the green. We come up short of the green, but we played a really nice pitching wedge. Perhaps I should have taken a 9 iron. These sort of shots I'm not really experienced with and I'm still learning. And we duff our pitching wedge shot. We do get an extra shot on this hole, so this is for 2 points. We put a really nice stroke on this one, but it just slides by at the right hand side. We tap it in for 1 point. Just a quick side note, guys, only 11% of my viewers are subscribers, so if you have been enjoying the content and you haven't yet subscribed, I'd really appreciate it if you could. That'd be fantastic. Now onto the hardest hole in the course, a 370 metre dogleg left par 4. We sky this one and send it left into the trees. Just trying to get our second back into the fairway. We executed as planned, but it took a kick left on its first bounce and we're in the rough. We end up with a good lie. We have 140 metres left, so we're going to try and hit a hard 9 iron. We play a great shot with a baby draw and put ourselves on the green. We don't hit our best putt, but it still leaves us a tap in for 2 points. Now onto the 14th hardest hole on the course, so we don't get a shot here. It's a dogleg right par 5, playing about 430 metres. We start this one too far left, it cuts a little but still ends up in the trees. We find ourselves with a little bit of an opening, so we're going to try and play a half swing 4 iron and get it back on the fairway. It just slides by the tree on the left and we put it back in the fairway. Really happy with that shot. We have 103 left, so we go with the sand wedge. We don't really get a hold of this one and end up short right. We leave ourselves with a bit of a tricky lie with the ball above our feet. We hit a decent shot, which just goes past the pin.
Not bad.
Now about 12 foot for our 2 points. And we don't want to hit this one and leave it well short. We tap it in for 1 point. We are falling behind our target for the back 9 for 18 points. The 15th is a 118 metre par 3 and we do get a shot. The indexes are actually off the members' tees. We're playing off the socials, so they might be a little bit out. We hit a nice pitching wedge. Now we're going for birdie and 4 points. And we don't give it enough, but it leaves us a tap in for 3 points. Now onto another par 3 and it's 130 metres. Another one that leaks off to the right and we leave short.
Very short.
We have about 25 metres to the pin. We take a lob wedge with the ball sitting okay in the rough. We put it to about 15 foot and give ourselves another chance at 3 points given we get a shot on this hole. We just miss, but we take the 2 points. The second last hole is playing about 280 metres today. It is a par 4. We take a 7-iron off the tee. We put a good swing on this one and it puts us in the fairway. Now an uphill shot with about 118 metres to go, so we take the pitching wedge. We end up pulling this one a little and send it into the greenside bunker. Bunkers are playing GUR today, so we get a free drop. We have a little bit of an awkward shot with not much green to work with. Another foot further and it would have been perfect, but that's golf.
Yep.
We'll give it another go with the lob wedge. And not wanting to be short again, we send it past the pin. This 6-footer is for 2 points. We get a little unlucky with the lip out, so we'll take the point. Yeah, we missed that one, but it's a gimme. The 18 points isn't going to happen now. The 18th is a 274 metre par 4. We don't get a shot, but we're going to take the driver and have a crack. We play a big slice over onto the 6th tee, and I've actually got no idea if anyone's there, so we just call 4 anyway. I was debating here whether to go under the trees or to go over them. I know most people will play the punch and go under them, but I'm just not confident with it. I'm more confident with the lob wedge, so we're going to try and go over. And I was really happy with this shot, and we get a pretty good result considering where we hit it from. Now about 20 foot for 3 points. And this one was tracking on line, we just didn't give it enough power. So we finished with 16 points. An okay score, but I struggle a lot more on the back 9 than I do on the front 9. And for those who have made it this far, if you could subscribe, leave a like, drop a comment, I'd really appreciate it. And thanks for watching.